Hi, friends. Well, baggy. I'm coming. Hey guys. I don't know why my camera is... Whatever. It doesn't matter. Hello. Welcome to Instagram Live with Sam. Today, we're going to make some shit. I'm going to try not to cry. We're also going to take off the glasses. I can't lie, guys. It's been a day. It's been a day. It's been a day. Okay, so... Just want to get through this without losing my shit. And then, I don't even have a good reason why it has been a day today. It's been a fucking day. I also cannot read chat. Like, I'm so fucking frustrated right now. I can't even begin to describe how frustrated I am. Okay. But I'm going to keep going. I'm going to try to scoot y'all a little bit closer so I can hopefully see y'all. Okay, I can see y'all a little bit now. Do y'all ever have those days where you're like, if one more fucking thing happens, like you're just gonna lose it? And like, I'm not even talking about big. It can be like dropping something you didn't mean to drop. And everything's a mess. Like, that's my day today. And I can't fix it. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's wrong. I don't understand why nothing works. Okay, we're here. I can read you now. Thank God. All right, let's make some fucking fried food because you know what? Nothing makes me happier than eating a mozzarella stick. So let's do that first. Okay, so we're gonna make onion rings and we're gonna have mozzarella sticks. The mozzarella sticks were so good yesterday. So good. Okay, so it is fun that I get to like pre-make these things because then I can tell you how good they are. So I want to talk to you about a couple things when you're frying food, because frying food, one, is really intimidating to me. I really was not a fan when I started, but it's not hard. If you have the proper tools, you'll be awesome. So what I'm using over here, I'm just going to move you a little bit. Right here is this is my pot. If you show hands how many people have been on here and I didn't have a pot for my stovetop. I do now. I bought a pot. I got one. Okay, so stovetop. We're going to use a pot. I'm also going to use, this is a candy thermometer. They're like $12 to $17 on Amazon. I'm sure they went up because everybody's at home making stuff. But this is a candy thermometer. I use it to put into my oil. I use it to make marshmallows. If you've not made keto marshmallows, ooh, we need to do that. This is great. So we're going to heat up our oil to 360 or so. Okay, so... go ahead and get that going, and then we're gonna start cutting some stuff up. Okay, it's okay. You don't have to be sorry about my day. A lot of it's self-inflicted. One, two, I'm trying to do something grander than anything I can imagine, and it's hard. But today's actually been a great day. Paul helped me do the dishes. I only cried twice so far today. 3 times actually, now that I think about it. But Paul helped me do the dishes, so my sink's clean back here. I got my camera today. I woke up, I took a shower, I have food. I am a very fortunate person. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the oil so it can get going over here, and we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you how to set up the mozzarella sticks. So, you do have to do this ahead of time, but, and I didn't tell y'all, so you can't fry with me, but that's okay, because you're gonna make these anyways, and you're gonna want to know how to do it. So, go get ahead. We're gonna get some mozzarella sticks. I am using the cheese head ones. Don't buy the fat-free cheese. Their cheese sticks suck if they're fat-free. I have to have the fat ones. Okay. Why wouldn't you do these in the air fryer? So not everybody has an air fryer. I'm trying to do as many things as I can that other people can do in their home without having to buy a special appliance. because I am so lucky I have an air fryer, but some people do not have air fryers. Some people don't have any of the cool, like, gadgets and gizmos. They have a pot, they have a stove, they can buy groceries. Okay, so yesterday I did make entire sized ones. This is way too much cheese. Like, this is a snack for me. So what I did is I went ahead and I cut them in half, and I think I prefer it that way. So I'm going to cut my cheese sticks in half. And let's talk about breading. So here's the thing. I have done this 2 different ways. I have done it with just pork rinds, and then I've done it with pork rinds and whey. I like the pork rinds and whey a little bit because I think the pork rinds normally don't get like small enough to stick and be like a good coating where the cheese doesn't come out. So what I did, and I can't wait to show y'all this because this is so cool. Okay, so I used this Blend Jet. I don't know if y'all saw this. So I did an ad for Blend Jet, and they sent me one, and I made egg loaf in it. But I also made pork rind dust with it, which is super cool, right? Because pork rind dust can get expensive. Don't get me wrong. Porking Good, love them. Best pork rinds. They have pork rind dust. You can get all the flavors. If you don't want to do any of this work, that's fine. But it's really, really easy. I'm going to show you how. Okay, so here's my little Blend Jet. It's charged. I don't have, it has no cord or anything to it. We're going to take a little bit of these pork rinds. Stick some bad boys in there. Alright. And then I'm going to screw on the top. And this has 2 tops. So it has like a filter. This is not an ad for them. I just happened to, I got hired to do an ad, and I actually really love it. It's really fantastic. Which I love, because I ask companies to send me things, and I'll try it, and then if it's good enough, I'll make sure then I can do an ad for it. And I love when it, so if you see a company on my page that I'm doing an ad for, it's because I said, okay, but like, let me try it first, and then we'll see how it goes. This was a winner. This really actually worked out really well, because it's really easy to clean. I stick water in it, and I turn it on, and it goes, bzz, and water kind of goes everywhere, but it's not a big deal if you're doing dishes, and water's everywhere anyways. Anyway, okay, let's keep going with what I'm trying to say. Alright, so we're going to turn this guy on. And I have a coupon for this. It gets you like 12% off, but boom. Pork rind dust. That's it. That's all it took. And this is like so amazing because it cleans up so well. So in my bowl, I have pork rind dust and whey from earlier because I did make some earlier. All the pork rinds stuck at the bottom. Okay, so in here, so we have pork rinds. We have some whey protein. I'm going to add a little bit more. Of course, there's our spoon in there. Now, I know y'all are seeing this and I'm not really measuring. I don't really do it by measurements because it's not that big of a deal. Like, some cooking, you need to not get any more ginger than it says. This is just pork rinds and whey protein. If you use one more than the other, it's not going to make any difference. Just a little bit of pork rinds. This is about 1/2 of a cup, so 1/6 of a cup of whey protein. Now this is the whey protein I'm using. It's IsoPure, and it's from, it's on Amazon. I think a bag's like $18 now, but this bag lasts me a really, really long time. So something I really like. And I'm sorry, I'm not ignoring you. Adam, did you get one of these Blend Jets? I'm actually really impressed by this because it looks like, okay, I'm gonna be really honest. It reminds me of one of those things that you see on an ad on Instagram and it never shows up the way that like you expect it to. But it's really cool. And honestly, this has been charged since the day I did the ad like a month ago. Like, I have not charged this. It's been sitting on my cabinet. And it's super easy to clean. You just pour the water in there and and dry it out. And literally that's it. It's really actually kind of cool. Yeah, did you see that, please? It's so quick. And you know what? I didn't just get out my blender or my food processor, and it charges with a charging cord. Like, it's so cool. Okay. So what we have in here, we have pork rinds, we have whey. We're going to use a little bit of this pepper. And this is just the mozzarella sticks. So just mozzarella sticks, I'm just going to add salt. When we make the onion rings, we are going to use like a seasoning salt so they have some season, some flavor to them. So, okay, we have the whey, about 1/3 a cup. So like 1/4 a cup of whey, 1/4 a cup of pork rinds. And we're just going to kind of mix it together because you want it to look all about the same color. And this bowl's dirty. I did this earlier with something else. So, okay. totally easier than the bullet, and it just kind of stays together. I really like it. I really do. And it comes with like, you can put this cap on it so you can filter stuff out. You can drink out. I mean, you're supposed to be able to take it places and charge it in your car if you need to and stuff like that. So kind of neat. All right, so we got, this is our breading. In another bowl, use this guy, we are going to put just 2 eggs. That's it. Super simple, really easy. And then we obviously didn't bring forks or spoons over where we're working. Thank God for Paul, because Paul helped me do all of the dishes today after I dirtied all the dishes yesterday. Because I was making all sorts of stuff. Okay, so all I'm doing is just mixing up my 2 eggs. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to bread these 2 times. So what I've been doing is I've been taking a little, one of these little travel glasses. And these guys. I got these off Amazon. I got like 10 for 30 bucks or something like that. They're the best. Airtight and everything. Okay, so I'm just taking a little piece of parchment paper. Please, finally ran out of your parchment paper. I'm not gonna lie, it did take like a year for me to get there. Okay, so a little piece of parchment paper in the bottom. And what we're gonna do is we are going to roll in the egg, roll in this, and then put them in here. Then you're gonna do them all 4 again at the same time. You don't want to keep going back and forth. Just boom, 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 boom. Now, okay, still coming up to temperature. Still coming up to temperature. So we'll go ahead and start to this. Okay, so I'm doing a half size because, man, I like them, and what it's quite a bit of cheese at one time. So, okay, roll in the egg, and then I like to touch them like at the edges so I don't get any. Okay, this is what I found out earlier. So I'm gonna plop it in here and then do this. Did y'all see that? Perfectly coated. That's it. I was really excited about that move earlier because it worked really well. So I'm like, I could use a smaller bowl, but I want y'all to be able to see it. So I put the guy in there. All right, plop in there, and then wiggle, 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 wiggle. And then I usually go back and forth a little bit, make sure the edges get some coating. All right, and right in our little guy. We're just gonna do all 4 of them, and then we're gonna go back and do the second one too. I love the parchment paper. I always think about you when I use my parchment paper now. It doesn't even matter if you gave it to me or not. Me and Polisa are friends in real life. I have met her. I've met her family. She's been to one of my apartments that I lived in. I love Polisa so. And I also said her name wrong for like 8 years because she won't tell people how to say her name properly. I'm just kidding. Okay, so, Keto Polisa. She's in chat. If y'all need a new keto friend, she's an awesome one to have. Alright, so look how great these guys look. Isn't that awesome? Okay, so let's do it one more time. In the egg. Roll in. Pick it up. Roll, 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 roll. Shake, 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 shake. Woo! Got a little batter in the oil on accident. Okay, so this is very technical. This is very technical. I do a lot of plopping and making noises too when I cook by myself too. In my head, because I'm like, roll, 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 roll. Perfect. Shake, 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 shake. Good stuff. That's perfect. Okay. Thank y'all for complimenting my hair. It's a big insecurity for me because I've never liked having curly hair, but it's just part of who I am. And like, this is what I look like most of the time. I straighten my hair and stuff like that so I look professional and look nice, but this is mostly me all the time. Alright, we got one more guy to go, and then what you're going to do, once these are all coated twice, you are going to put them in the freezer for 2 hours. Which is the part that nobody likes because you have to wait, but it's worth it. So we're going to go ahead, and it says airtight container. So, airtight container, because you don't want them to get crystallized. So we're going to go put these in the freezer, and I'm going to go ahead and get the ones already made. So let me grab it really fast. And get the egg yolk off my fingers. Perfect. Don't have a kitchen. Oh, I have a kitchen now. I got one. Okay. I made these earlier so that we would have them ready so we can fry them right now. Alright, so. Oh, geez, it's way hot. Okay, the oil's too hot, so I'm gonna let it cool down. It's on 350 and it's still gone up to 400 and something, which is ridiculous. Shouldn't do that. Just gonna let this cool down a little bit. Okay, so while this comes back down to temperature, my fault. We're gonna go ahead and just go over there. And we're gonna start onion rings. So onion rings are a little different. The batter's a little different. You don't have to like cool them off or do anything like that. Okay, so what am I thinking? Okay, thinking I hate cutting onions because it smells so bad and I don't like it and it makes my hands stink. But I love onions so much. I just love onions. Y'all eat a lot of onions? I love onions on everything. And like I didn't until I liked keto, until I started eating keto. Now I'm like, onions extra, please. You like that, Jack? Yeah, you like that. I know. I had it prepped. I'm prepping this now. I'm gonna do that. I just want to be able to like actually cook things on like live. And I realized a lot of recipes have like a lot of prep, or you have to do like, I mean, I just wanted to have, you know, it's not fun if we don't like eat it together. I want to eat it together. All right. Trying to decide what onions I like. Oh, I like this one. This one's looked pretty. Okay. So, onions, I went ahead and cut them in some little circles. I'm going to go ahead and pop them out. And this one's a little different. Onion rings aren't, I don't know. I don't really have an end to that sentence. They're fine. They're not really hard or anything. They just work. All of this is just work. You can fry anything. It's just having to do it. That's the part of it that I don't like. I just want to eat it. Okay. So we have our pretty rounds. We are going to, okay, I am going to use this egg mixture. It just has eggs in it, but I am going to add one more egg to it because there's already probably about an egg still left in there. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of heavy cream and 2 tablespoons of cold water. Right on my face. Perfect. 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. And then 2 tablespoons of cold water. I have it over here in a cup. Just, I am making mozzarella sticks. I'm making both. Because if you want to fry something, you just fry everything. Let me tell you right now, if you want to fry stuff, just go ahead and set up everything. Just get it all out. Go ahead and bread it all, because you're going to want to eat all of it. If you're just going to, it's just so. Alright, so we have my 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, and then water. And I'm just mixing it with the mixing spoon, because whatever. Alright. For the breading mixture, we are going to use the rest of what we just made. These onions are killing my eyeballs. Okay, so we're going to use the rest of the powder that we just made, and we're going to make a little bit more powder. So again, I'm going to use my little blend jet. This is my new favorite little mini appliance. I have a coupon for them. I don't make anything off of it, but it does get you like 12% off, so. Oh, pickles, dang it. You see me stop? Because I was about to go get some pickles out, and I got lots of pickles. I do have lots of pickles. Oh, no. Oh, there's a crunchy one in there. Let me get her out. They don't like that crunchy one. There we go. Did it really well the first time. Y'all saw. Y'all saw. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen it. There we go. And pork rind dust. Done. Save your $12. Buy one of these. I think they're like 40 bucks. My coupon gets you 12% off. I don't make anything off of it. It's just coupon. You can make your own pork rind dust for the rest of your life. Or however long this thing. Charges with a cord. Super, super easy. Remember dill pickle? Oh. Man, I love pickled ranch. Gwen, that stuff was good. I don't know if you saw Soul, but I got a Soul. Hi, Soul. I don't know if y'all, whoever's been, if you've been watching me a while, you know who Soul is, but Grillo sent me out like their little kit, their little thing. Oh, I'll have to bring you some pickles. I got lots of pickles right now. Let's see, where's Gwen? I don't know what Gwen is. Gwen's out living her life, her best life. All right. You make your own dill ranch. I love. Oh, you know what I did get is Grillo's. They sent me. Sorry, I am gonna season the breading for the onion rings. I'm gonna use some of this real salt, organic seasoned salt. I have a coupon for this. It gets you 15% off your entire order from their website, and like, I think shipping's always free. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. Y'all know I love real salt. Redmond real salt is the name of it. Okay. So, temperature's coming down. Great. I don't want it to be too hot, because if it is too hot, everything's going to cook on the outside really well, and then when you get it inside, it's going to be not cooked very well. Okay, so this is what I'm using. This is the, whatever, I can't say their company's name. Kavala? They're actually out of Dallas, Texas. Kavala International. I buy this off of Amazon. I think it's between $20 and $30. It's only avocado oil. I've used it 4 times for fry. So we have a mini fryer also, so I used it twice in there. Okay, so 3 times. So I've used it 3 times. So twice in the mini fryer and then 1 time right here. It's really good stuff. Actually, I fried yesterday. So like really, I use it and then I'm gonna keep frying until this oil gets rancid or there's just so much stuff in it. Gotta get rid of it. Okay, so we have the breading. So the onion rings are gonna be a little bit different. We're gonna put our breading in this bag. And I don't want to put all of it because I'm going to do them in like little batches. So we're going to do about half. I won't put very much. We're going to put all of it. I normally wouldn't put all of it, but I'm also not making a whole batch of onion rings. As much as I love cooking and making some super fun keto foods, I cannot eat all of it. Like, so I can't do anymore. Breading in a Ziploc baggie, egg, heavy cream, and water. So 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, 2 tablespoons of water, and then in this baggie we have about 1/4 of a cup of pork rinds, about 1/4 of a cup of whey protein, and then some seasoning salt. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my onion rings. I really wanted to cook my, I wanted to cook the cheese sticks first, so. Okay, the oil is at 178 or so, so I'm going to go at 378. I'm going to go ahead and put in some of my frozen cheese sticks. These are the ones I made earlier, same size, everything. I'm going to pop 2 in here and we're going to let them cook. So when I did this yesterday, I read a recipe that said for a minute. It needs to be like 4 minutes to have the cheese actually melt, so I'm going to go ahead and stick these guys in here. I'm also going to use the proper tools to get them back out. But do not use a plastic spoon. Please, please, please use metal to get things out of oil. You never want to use plastic or silicone or anything like that. Always use a metal spoon or you guys, what are these called? What are these called? What are these called? Kitchen tongs? Kitchen tongs? Okay, I only have 30 pairs of kitchen tongs. Between kitchen tongs and spatulas, I don't know anything else. Oh, and now I have a lot of wooden spoons. Okay, so our guys are in here, kind of watching. They frying. I feel like my thermometer's not working well. That's okay. We'll figure it out. All right, so what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna take this container and we're gonna go ahead and coat the onion. You don't see that. We're gonna coat the onions. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and drop in a couple onion rings, and you don't want to stick them all in together or they'll just stick together. So we're gonna do a couple onion rings, flip them, give them a little shape. You don't want too much extra eggs, then it just turns into clumps in your baggie. All right, and then we're just gonna shake and bake them. I know that's not what it's called. Well, do y'all know what shake and bake is? Like, is the generation after us that won't know what shake and bake is? Shake and bake's still a thing? I bet it's still a thing. Alright, so all I'm doing is just taking my little onion rings out, and I'm going to stick them right here in this little container. And what I do is I try to get all of my onion rings coated and then fry them. Because if you try to do all of the things at once, something's going to get messed up. So we're just going to take the onions. Alright, we're going to stick them in this bag with the same amount of dust. And you can see if you're doing a whole onion why I like would add half the dust at a time, because you're gonna shake it and it's gonna get clumpy anyways. So that just kind of saves some to be fresh later. All right, got some. They look great. All right. Is there any more in there? Nope. Okay. Real quick hand wash. BRB. Well, I'm not going anywhere. Y'all can still hear me. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take out one of the cheese sticks and check it out. So yesterday I did 2 of them for a minute and they didn't melt almost at all. So I did stick them in the air fryer and it fixed it. And they melted just fine. So the second batch I did do longer. Frying is just not a perfect science because you just don't know how hot your oil actually is. Alright, so here's our cheese stick. I'm not going to put my hand under it because it's hot, but look at that, guys. Isn't it cute? Alright, we're going to take this out. So we got 2 cheese sticks. I'm going to let them cool off for a minute, and we're going to put in some onion rings. So, there we go. Alright, I'm going to talk to my torso. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take this guy out because we know it's hot and it's ready. So let's go ahead and start. Be careful with your onion rings. You don't want to plop them in. You don't want to hurt yourself. You don't want to overcrowd this either. You want to make sure they kind of have some space to move and pop and fry. Now, if you don't learn anything from this live, please know that when you take stuff out of here, do not put it on a paper towel. It will get soggy. You want to put it on parchment paper. You want to put it on foil. You want to put it on something that won't create steam. This will not create steam. So we're just going to go ahead and put them right on this guy. Woo. Y'all. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh. Messing it all up. Look at those. Look at those onion rings. Woo! You ain't ever seen something that toasty. Not keto, you haven't. Alright, let me put y'all back. Alright, let's stick the other ones in there. That took a couple seconds. Just right in and right out. And as you can see, man, they smell really good. As you can see, oh dang, my thing dropped. There we go. It didn't take very long. The cheese sticks are going to take longer because they are like cheese. Y'all ready? It's so hot. Holy damn. Did y'all grow up with Bennigan's? I loved Bennigan's growing up. Loved Bennigan's because they had like all the snacky bar food. There was one close to our house, so we went there a lot. Alright. Let's eat an onion ring. I'm like hungry now. I'm like, it's delicious. Alright. If you don't know, I have awesome sauce. And it's like the Outback Steakhouse sauce, so it goes amazing with onion rings because it's like an awesome blossom. So we're just gonna slurp that out a little bit. What were we eating? Oh, an onion ring. This guy right here. Wait. It's the one that's not hot. Oh, look how beautiful this guy is. Look how, isn't that gorgeous? This is awesome. Ooh, the Monte Cristo. Man, they just had everything. That is hot as fire. I'm not eating that yet. I will repost this video. So when we get off, I will repost it on my page. You can watch everything again. I will try to write out a post as soon as I can so I can give you all the instructions. Just pay attention to your temperature is the biggest deal. So we'll I'll go over all the stuff I used. So first we made the cheese sticks, which are perfect. Nothing cute like eating on TV, screen, or whatever. You don't want to see me eat. Okay. Cheese sticks. Here's what we did. We used 1/4 cup of ground pork rinds. We used the Blend Jet. You can use any blender, food processor, anything, but we used the Blend Jet. We made 1/4 cup of pork rinds, and we used about 1/4 cup of Isopure. You can get this on Amazon. I think it's about 18 bucks. I have all of this in my links. And if you buy from me in my links, it helps support me to get to be able to do this, and I appreciate it. The Blend Jet I have a coupon for too. I don't make anything, but this is a pretty cool little item. Okay, so iso pure, pork rinds, salt and pepper was the breading for the mozzarella sticks. So we cut the mozzarella sticks in half. We dipped them in we mixed together 2 eggs and dipped the mozzarella sticks in the egg, and then we dipped it in the breading, and then we put them aside, and then we did all of them that way. Then we did them all one more time. Then you stick them in the freezer for about, oh, you know what? I should have put sticks for fall while I'm thinking about it. Then we stuck them in the oven for, we stuck them in the oven for 2 hours. And then you can fry them. To fry them, you want to get it up to about 360 temperature for your oil. I used a candy thermometer. They're about $12 to $15 on Amazon. I've used this for oil. I use this for water whenever I'm making bread. And then when I make marshmallows, I also use this. There's keto marshmallows. We're going to have to make them together. So, then you let them sit in the freezer for 2 hours, cook for about 3 or 4 minutes, and that's how you get that really good. Well, that one I just ate the rest of the cheese out of it. The onion rings, made a little bit differently. We made those with the same breading mixture, but we went ahead and we used like a seasoning. We used the real salt, and we cut up the onion. We put it in 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, 2 tablespoons of water, and that's going to be your egg wash for the onion rings. And then we put them in a baggie with the whey protein and the pork rinds, and we shook them up. And then we stuck them in the air fryer for about a minute, like max. Just watch them. I'm going to make these for Paul because if he knows that I made cheese sticks and then he didn't get any, we're going to have an uproar in this household. So, oh, I do want to eat one of these. Again, look how cute that is! I don't even want to eat this one because it's so much cuter than all the rest of them. Y'all do that? Is that just an Instagram thing? Because I'm like, oh, that one's cute. Paul's like, So get this, Paul knows what cookies he can eat when I'm making cookies because he knows that, like, the unphotogenic ones aren't going to make it on Instagram, so he can eat those. Isn't that ridiculous? Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying, and I whenever I'm trying to go over things, I remember other things I'm trying to think about, and it's just I'm a mess sometimes, but I'm trying. 2 hours in the refrigerator, and then 1 minute in the air fryer. Alright, so we're going to try the awesome sauce on the onion rings. They're perfect. That's what I thought they were. That's what I thought was going to happen. Okay, last thing we're going to talk about while these cheese sticks fry up over here. I'm going to put the rest of these in this little packet. Okay, we're going to talk about something else really fast. Un memento. Okay, so if you've been watching me over the last month, or you're on my page at all, you know that I helped do a pure baking challenge. And we challenged the keto community to come up with some recipes. And Sarah won the whole shebang. So there was over 60 entries, and we picked 4 finalists, and then Keto and Cupcakes, her name is Sarah, and she's in live right now, I saw her face, made, I think, one of the best summertime recipes, and I made it last night, because I was so excited I was just so excited, like, when I saw her recipe, I already wanted to make it, and I was like, that's kind of an excuse to get to make it. So, okay, got our cheese sticks frying over here, so I went and made it last night, you want to see it? So she made a strawberry lemonade blondie using the pure blondie mix. Genius! It's delicious. Okay, so I only had a little piece of it yesterday. So here's the one I made last night. And I did everything she did. I used my Blend Jet, though, to make, like, the icing and stuff. The Blend Jet is my new favorite thing right now, for sure. Okay, so I'm just gonna break off a piece of it and we won't eat it together. So, isn't this awesome? I'm so excited. So what she did is she took out like the chocolate chips and stuff and then added strawberries and lemonade, and then she like came out with this strawberry confectioner's sugar lemonade like topping. It's like summer in your mouth. I can't even explain. It's so good. And I actually ended up using like frozen strawberries, so I made, my cheese sticks are crazy. So I like have, mine's like a little bit more moist than it should have been, but man, it's really good. I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed. Look at that. It's delicious. She did such a good job. I'm so proud of you, Sarah. Like, congratulations. You did a fantastic job. Like, the glaze on top is just 3 frozen strawberries, some like pure confectioner's sugar, and like 2 tablespoons of, so it's like 5 strawberries. Cause I ended up doubling it because I wanted extra icing. It's like, it's just, it's the lemonade. I don't know. I know it's delicious. I know it's so good. It's so good. You did a great job. Okay. I'm gonna have to take some to Soul. Or I'm gonna eat it all. If you notice, I didn't eat any yesterday because I was gonna take a photo of it and like, I don't even know what. You did a great job. Okay, so congratulations to Sarah. I'm gonna go ahead and get off, but I want to say a couple things. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. This is what I do for a living, and I want to continue to do it. And the best way that you can support me is comment, share, like. If you purchase from my links on my page, I get credit for it, and that helps me be able to afford to be able to do this. I appreciate y'all. Like, if you can't afford to buy anything from me, you can comment, like, share. You literally don't have to spend any money to support me. That's just the joy of this community. Like, we can do it, and it can be free. Like, isn't that so fun? I love it. I am doing keto questions and answers every Monday at 6:30 to 7:30 Central Standard Time. You're more than welcome to show up. You're more than welcome to ask things, get any keto information you need or anything like that. And then next week we'll be making, I don't know what we're gonna make next week, but I'll let you know. I think it might be marshmallows now. All right, I hope you'll have a fantastic night. And if you need anything, my DMs are always open. You can email me. Sam at ketosamim.com comes to my inbox. If you want to make sure that you get like my schedule every week and you get all of the information I send out, I'm sending out an email that has my schedule, that has things that I purchased that I really liked that week, and a recipe or two, excuse me, that I made on live or wherever. You can find me, and if you can't find me, DM me, and I'll make sure you are hooked up. All right, y'all have an amazing night, and I'll see y'all later.